White t-shirts are just so boring, aren't they? It's like we either use them for an undershirt or they just sit in our drawer. So let's change that today. Alright y'all, so in an attempt to make white t-shirts less boring, here I am at the one place I know that will sell tie-dyeing stuff, Michael's. Step one is a t-shirt. So I'm just gonna get this large, and I know it has to be cotton, so let's see. 100% cotton. That's what we need. So step one, we got the shirt. Here are all the options, so I'm just gonna basically choose one. I don't know which one yet, but I will obviously let everybody know. So I'm glad that they have such a variety, which is pretty sweet. All right, I'm going with the green, blue, and turquoise. I think 3 colors should be enough. Time to get home, follow all the steps. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I need here. I don't think there is. It even comes with some rubber bands, but I do have some at home as well. But I'm excited. I also have a YouTube video with a really cool design. Now, I'm not just doing the traditional tie-dye design, okay? I'm gonna try to do something cool, and we'll see if it works out. Right, so somehow for only $14, I got a shirt and the kit. So shout out to tie-dye for being inexpensive in 2026, man. That's all I'm gonna say. So step one is literally to pre-wash the shirt. Unfortunately, it looks like my washer is in use, so I'm gonna have to come back to this. We got 3 colors, rubber bands, a pair of gloves. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna do a load of wash with the shirt. Thankfully, there's only 6 minutes left, not like 40, so. All right, here we go. In about 38 minutes, I'm gonna come back down here, check it out, and hopefully be able to do tie-dye down here. So I'm gonna go up to my room and show you all the design that I'm planning on doing. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna be going off of Raya's tie-dye. Shout out to her, I put the channel on the screen. Here is essentially a screenshot of what I'm trying to make. I'll put it on the screen here. This is the thing about mine. I only have 3 colors, right? This specific thing on the screen does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So mine's gonna be a little bit different, but I'm really hoping that I can just have the dark blue in the middle, then a different color on each side. So that's really my hope, if it could just look cool. I think the cool thing about tie-dye is that it's really probably difficult to, like, obviously you can screw it up, but I feel like it's difficult to screw it up to the point where it's not wearable. I wouldn't be surprised if I did that. I'll figure something out. But another part here, I do have my washable marker and ruler for this part, which I'm showing on the screen here. So shout out to Raya's tie-dye. We'll see if she can take me to the promised land here in terms of making a tie-dye shirt, so I'm excited. 4 minutes, let's go. I'm actually gonna be doing all of this outside because it is a decently nice day. The washer's done, but before I do that, I'm gonna mix up the dyes real quick. Water from the sink that's as hot as it can go. And I'm gonna actually fill it right up to the top. I feel like I'm about to slice some deli meat. I'm gonna do one first just to make sure, like, oh boy, yeah, it's leaking for some reason. Well, it was inevitable, right? All right, so I'm just gonna swirl these around. All right, here's the setup. Enjoy the tie-dyeing montage. Hey, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pile it up. Now I'm dope on the bread, we get toast so fresh. How we flow, everybody get this down from us. Once was a kid with the other little kids. Now I'm ripping up shows and them fans going wild with us. Tell mommy I'm sorry, this life is a party. Remember you was a kid, reminisce days of the innocence. Now it's shitty bang, Google me the images. Follow me, I'm the leader. And when I park cars, I don't pay for the meter. I remember I was younger as a kid, it was the best. I used to touch on all the pretty girls in recess. I'm at my peak, yes, I won't leave. Alright, there it is. My tie-dyed shirt will now sit in my garage for 24 hours. Hang on a second. Okay, so it is 1:48 today, and tomorrow at around 1:48, probably like 1:40 because I'm impatient, I'm gonna be all cracking this puppy open and doing step 2. So thank you everyone for sticking around for day 1. Let's get to day 2. Hey everybody, it's day 2 for the tie-dye shirt, and I'm here in my basement ready to open up this shirt and see how the design went. I'm semi-nervous, but I'm ready. I mean, I've seen some horror stories. I was kind of just like scrolling online. Some people were like, I went to rinse mine out and all of the dye came out. So I hope that doesn't happen with mine. The first step is to rinse with the rubber band still on it under cold water until the dye runs clear. So that's the first step. I got my gloves, and let's check out this shirt. This is the camera angle I'm gonna go with. It's been 23 hours, not 24 hours. But a lot of stuff I saw online, it said it only takes like 6 to 8 or just overnight. So I think I'm in the clear. It's about to be 24 if I can't get this bag open. Doesn't look completely terrible. It does kind of just look like a mush of color, but let's get some cold going. All right, we're gonna rinse this puppy with the rubber bands on until it runs clear. It doesn't look like I'm losing too much dye, which is good. That was my main concern. Someone online was like, I rinsed mine out and it just turned back into a white t-shirt, so they must have just not let it sit long enough. Alright, it's running pretty clear. So the next thing we're going to do is take the rubber bands off and look at the shirt, I guess. Holy smokes. Hope this doesn't look too terrible. Nah, I gotta be more optimistic. This is gonna look good. It's a tie-dye shirt. It's 1 of 1. Been looking forward to this since yesterday. Okay, here. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Heck yeah. I am so pleased with how this turned out. It's hard to probably see from your... Oh my gosh. It's very vibrant. There's no white spots, which is cool. Yo. Yo. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep rinsing. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it doesn't look like the example I showed earlier in the video, but that's okay. I honestly like it better. It's running clear. Yo. Y'all. Look at that. It's gonna look good. Alright, that's in the washing machine. Let's get this puppy going. Wash, rinse, and spin, baby. Come on. Give me some. Oops. Forgot to close the detergent hatch. That would have, I don't know what would happen, but. Okay. We are now washing the tie-dye shirt, and I'm excited. I think the worst case scenario right now is this washer goes and just washes out all the dye, and then it's just a white shirt again. So hoping that doesn't happen. It looked really cool when I was rinsing it with the water in the sink. So yeah, that's gonna wash. I'm gonna probably just eat some lunch and then get back to it. Okay, everybody, shirt is done. Still has color. Okay, and what I'm actually gonna do here is opt for the air dry method. It definitely isn't as vibrant as it was when I rinsed it with just the water. Okay, here it is, everybody. I've made a tie-dye shirt in the past, but my first tie-dye shirt, I would probably say on my own. I've probably done it as a kid with instructions of some sort, but check this out. I'm actually very pleased with how it turned out. I like it because I obviously didn't expect to get this design at all. Sleeves, the collar. So yeah, I'm gonna let this air dry for about a day. And the next clip is hopefully me wearing this puppy. Alright, here's the shirt. Unfortunately, I have to do a voiceover here because the wind was just absolutely terrible. But here it is. Check it out. Super happy with the outcome of this. And stay tuned for more awesome random videos on this channel, because that's what this is going to be about, just me having fun in life. So see you everybody in the next one.
composed, nigga froze and get shot down. Young boy in control, niggas know I blow your block down. He was with his bros, talking bold, but he not now. You want some fame, we got them glizzies, get your hot now. Money on your head, I get your bankroll.